My in-laws were pushed around for 20 years, you useless man. Can I flip the table? Let me move the soup first. My mom just bought that bowl. Like and follow to see what happens next. The day I flipped the table, the Joe family's resident nice guy had apparently married a living saint. Then they heard I flipped the whole table. Not a saint, a walking nightmare. And this nightmare protects her own. Mom, what are you doing? Keiki, remember this. The Joe family are total pushovers. All of them together still couldn't take you. Once you're married in, dial it back. Don't bully them. Got it. What if they bully me? Then go handle them properly. It's not like that. Mom, Dad, please let me explain. Okay. Our Kiki has a temper. Good, very good. Does your family have some kind of weird hobby? After the wedding banquet, I expected my mother-in-law to make life hard for me. Instead, our first month of marriage was weirdly peaceful. I'll do it. Your hands are soft. Don't touch the cold water. I was starting to wonder if I'd married into the world's sweetest family. Then one day, something happened. Honey, Uncle invited the whole family over for dinner this weekend. All of us have to go to your uncle's place? What's going on? You'll see when we get there. Mom, aren't we going to Uncle's for dinner? Why are we bringing our own groceries? Your aunt told me to buy the food and bring it over. She says her fridge doesn't have room. How does that make any sense? You'll understand in a minute. Come on, let's go up. Oh, so this is the younger brother's new wife. Guilin, you brought the groceries, right? The kitchen's over there. You know the stove. Go ahead and cook. Yep, I brought everything. Gilan, wait for me. Okay, sit down and have some tea. Your wife cooks fast, don't get in her way. Sis, where does Joe Rang work now? I heard the pay's nothing special. I'm at a foreign company now. I make $400,000 a year. I just bought my girlfriend a new bag last month. Gilan, don't put too much salt in the soup. Last time it was so salty we couldn't eat it. Okay. I'm telling you, your mother-in-law is so clumsy. She can't do anything right. If your father-in-law hadn't begged my husband to help him find a job back then, that whole family would have been broke. Gilan, is it ready yet? I'm starving. How long does it take you to make one meal? Almost done. One last dish. Don't go. You're the guest. The kitchen's a mess and you'll only get in the way. Your mother-in-law can handle it. She's quick at this stuff. Oh, Gilan, look at that! The new bride shows up and suddenly there's no seat for you. Guess you'll have to eat standing up. It's fine. You all eat first. I'll clean up the kitchen and eat later. That works. Since you're free, you can clean the kitchen while you're at it. Okay. Mom, take my seat. I'll stand. What are you doing? Adults are talking. Your mom said she'd clean up. Why stop her? You want your uncle sitting here by himself? Enough with the drama. Your mom's family, not a guest. She wants to help, so let her. Sit down and eat. Gilan, boil the dumplings 5 at a time. That's how I make them for your brother-in-law, so everyone is piping hot. Okay, I'll remember next time. The duck's too greasy, the meat's too lean, and these vegetables aren't even fresh. Auntie, what kind of meal is this? Sorry, I rushed while cooking. You want me to do something, don't you? Can we save that plate of sweet and sour pork? Why? My mom made it. She fried it twice. It took a lot of work. I don't want it wasted. Auntie. Deal. My clothes! Ah! My mother-in-law cooked for you for 2 hours and you didn't even give her a chair. You invite people over, make them buy groceries, cook and wash dishes, then complain they're slow. Is this a restaurant? Fine, let's price it like one. 7 dishes and a soup. We bought the ingredients, she cooked 2 hours, and cleanup costs extra. Family discount, $800. I'm even rounding down for you. Who raised this wild girl? Stop! Control your wife! Uncle, I can't beat her. You can pay the $800 now or don't. I checked your balcony windows. Those two together should cost about the same. You crazy woman, I'm calling the police. Go ahead. There are 3 of you talking and 1 of me acting. Hard to say who loses. I only dirtied a few clothes anyway. Pay the $800 or don't. I've already done the math. Worst case, I owe you a bottle of shampoo. Get out. Mom, let's go. Their food isn't even good. Come on, I'll make you sweet and sour ribs at home. It's okay, honey. I saved that plate so it won't go to waste. Does your hand hurt? Nope. You slapped pretty hard. I'm used to it. Kiki, thank you. Don't thank me. Thank yourself. If you hadn't asked me to save those ribs, I might not have gone through with it. My father-in-law didn't say a word the whole way home, but his walk looked like he'd gotten something back. After that meal, Uncle's family stayed quiet for months and never called Mom over to work again. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. Kika! Up early, huh? Auntie, what are you doing here? I came to talk to you about something. Come in. Oh, sure. Sis, what brings you here this time? Nothing huge. Peng is meeting his girlfriend's parents in a few days. I saw your new Mercedes downstairs. The badge shines from a mile away. Lend us the key so he can arrive in style and make a good impression. You mean you want to borrow our car to meet her parents? Exactly, just half a day. We're family, it's a tiny favor. But they bought that car together so Keiki can commute to work. What, you won't even do this much for family? Keiki's a girl. She doesn't have to go anywhere this weekend. This is about Peng's whole future. In that case, then no. I'm not lending the car. Not lending it? Why? It sits in the garage anyway. Peng only needs it half a day. He'll drive to dinner and bring it right back. You think he'll break it? We're family. Why are you so stingy? Auntie, I paid cash for this car 2 days ago and haven't even posted it online. How did you know about it? And somehow know it was collecting dust in the garage? KK, don't overthink it. We're not using it for free. When Peng gets married, you'll definitely get wedding candy. Exactly. I already told my girlfriend, you can't make me switch cars now. Uncle, Auntie, you decide. I've already said it, and if you refuse now, I'll look ridiculous. Maybe? Auntie Joe Peng, I'm not lending you this car, period. Second brother, is that your answer too? I follow my wife's lead. What a whipped husband. Shuka, I'm not asking for the car for free. Here, this red envelope covers the rental and wash. That's enough for 10 roadside car washes. If my girlfriend sees no car and dumps me, can you take responsibility? Why 200? Ask a rental company what a car like mine costs per day. The deposit alone is tens of thousands. What makes you think this little money gets you my brand new car? It's just a car. Stop acting rich. I'm doing you a favor by even wanting it. We're relatives and you're talking money? A young woman like you only has a car this expensive because of my nephew. Today you're lending it, whether you like it or not. Embarrass my Peng and I'll make your life miserable. Watch your mouth. I bought the car. It has nothing to do with Peng. Say one more thing like that. And don't blame me for what happens next. Our family business is none of an outsider's concern. Exactly, we all back Keiki.
You, just wait!
You think that car makes you special? My son can still get married without it. Then I wish him the best. Auntie, please leave. Pfft, what a stingy family. Gets a wife and suddenly forgets his relatives. You don't need to worry about us. Mom, what do I do now? Wrong messaged me again. Her friends are all coming to her house in a few days. If I show up in a junky car and embarrass her, she'll dump me on the spot. That little girl thinks she can boss us around? We already agreed to $188,000 for the bride price. What more does she want? Break up? She's basically part of the Joe family already. Let her try. What good does saying that do now? I bragged to her whole family that I just bought a car worth over $800,000. If they don't see it in a few days, how am I supposed to show my face in front of my future in-laws? It's all Shu Kei's fault. Ever since she married in, the younger brother's family has gotten harder to control. Big deal. She drives a nice car. The richer people get, the stingier they are. I honored her by asking, and she gave me attitude. Complaining won't get you the car. Maybe I should rent one. I called around. Cars in Shu Kei's class are over Y2000 a day right now. Over Y2000? Are you crazy? Money doesn't grow on trees. Then what am I supposed to do? Am I getting married or not? Relax, son. Mom has a way to get you that car in style without spending a cent. Mom, now is not the time for suspense. What's the plan? Just tell me, you dummy. We can't take it by force, not from that human tornado. But we can bring Grandpa into this. Grandpa? Exactly. You know your grandpa. He's old school and already hates that the younger branch married a woman who flips tables. I just need to dress up Zukei's bad behavior when I tell him. Then getting the car, or even making them apologize, won't be hard. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go find Grandpa. What's wrong with you three? You've looked like the world ended since this morning. Honey, Grandpa called. He says he's coming to stay with us for a few days. Grandpa's coming? That's good. I haven't met him since we got married. KK, you don't understand. My father-in-law has a very strange temper. How strange? Worse than Auntie. Grandpa is extremely old-fashioned, especially at meals. He has one iron rule. Someone has to invite him to eat 7 times before he'll touch his chopsticks. Not 6. 7. What does that even mean? Exactly what it sounds like. At my house, you can't just sit down and eat. Everyone has to follow his little ritual. There's a whole process, Dad. Dinner's ready. Eat while it's hot. Dad, I made the duck soup you like. Honey, stay calm, please. Dad, come sit down. Everyone's waiting for you. Can I flip the table today too? Probably not. Grandpa's old. He can't handle that kind of shock. Dad, these are all your favorites. The ribs simmered for 2 hours. The bones are practically falling apart. Do we really have to ask 7 times? He's already answering us. He should come now, right? Not enough times yet. Where's the soup ladle? Dad, please sit down. Everything's ready. Dad, go ahead and eat. The food's good today. Kiki, eat! You must be hungry too! What's wrong, Kiki? Don't you like what I cooked? No, Mom. Your food is always great. I just feel bad that you worked so hard and after waiting so long, every hot dish turned cold. Young people shouldn't be picky about food. You're right, Grandpa. Young people can eat whatever. But you're older, and eating cold food all the time isn't great for you either, right? We're done for. Sharp tongue. Just like the eldest daughter-in-law said. Grandpa didn't even get mad. Jo-Rang, does Mom have to call Grandpa this many times at every meal? Dad just watches? And you do too? Like that day at Auntie's house? Wow, 7 times? 7 times a meal. 3 meals a day. That's over 1,000 times a year. No wonder Mom's voice is so hoarse. Who could keep doing that? Jo-Rang, we've been together 4 years. You know my temper. We need to talk about this. Honey, do you regret it? Regret being with me? You don't need to panic. You know me, I almost blew up back there. I only held it in because Grandpa is old. I know our 4 years together are real. Throwing all of that away over one issue would be way too rash. But I chose to marry you, which means I'm ready to face everything that comes with you. Do you understand me? I do, honey. You're my wife. Whatever you decide, I'll support you. And I won't let anyone bully you. I can take a loss, but I won't let you take one. Right now, we need to figure out how to stop Mom from being the one who suffers. Okay, I'm with you. And honey, if I ever mess up, yell at me, smack some sense into me, just don't leave me. Hit you? I'd be afraid you'd run and tell your mom on me. Phones and wallets, hand them over. Now. Ow, ow, ow. Mercy, warrior queen. What are you staring at? Will you be my girlfriend? Aren't you afraid I'll hit you? I am, but you protected me. I want to spend my life making it up to you. Once I started dating Jo-Rang, I realized he was absurdly gentle. He spoke softly and walked like he was afraid of stepping on an ant. Kiki, did you kidnap this poor guy? Jo-Rang, is she threatening you? Blink twice and we'll call the cops. No, I'm here willingly. Wow. Come on, let's eat, then go get our marriage license. Jo-Rang, our Kiki has a temper. Please be patient with her. Don't worry, ma'am, I can handle it. Look how sensible he is. If she hits you, run. Don't try to tough it out. Okay. Now I finally understand why you're such a pushover. Your whole family is made of soft dough. Honestly, I've hated Grandpa's meal ritual for a long time too. But Mom and Dad accepted it and always told me Grandpa was old, so we should give in. I know it's hard for you. He's your grandpa. But loving him doesn't mean I'm going to keep giving in without limits. Sometimes giving in is respect. Sometimes it's enabling bad behavior. You know the difference, right? I'm starting to look forward to this. Looking forward to what? My family's changing. Honey, ever since you married me, it feels like my family keeps getting better. Then let's keep going and work on changing Grandpa too. From what he said today, Grandpa may have been brought in by Auntie to deal with me. I'm guessing she already gave him a very creative version of the whole car story. So what do we do? What else can we do? We deal with whatever comes our way. Dad, dinner's ready. Dad, today I made your favorite. Dad, please. Mom, Grandpa, I'll call you to dinner today. Stop making Mom do this. Making her? Mom, have some water and rest. Grandpa, dinner's ready. Food's on the table. Eat if you want. We're starting without you. Mom's cooking is as good as ever, and food really does taste better while it's hot. KK, Grandpa still hasn't come out. I already called him. That's not the rule. That's not how we do meals. One call is enough. He heard me. If he wants to come, he'll come. My cakey is still my cakey. Honey, I'm eating too. What are you doing? Joe rang. You're joining your wife in this nonsense? He's eating dinner. Food should be eaten while it's hot. Otherwise, it gets cold. The elder hasn't started yet. So the younger generation can't eat first. Didn't your parents teach you basic manners? They did. They taught me to wait until the elders sit down and start eating before I eat. Exactly. See, Kiki, you understand. I wasn't finished. They never taught me that a daughter-in-law should cough herself hoarse begging 7 times before an elder agrees to eat. That's an old family rule passed down from our ancestors. An ancestral rule, or a rule you made up yourself? I made it, so what? What's wrong with that? Dad, Kiki is young and blunt. Please don't take it personally. The eldest daughter-in-law was right. You really are here to stir up this family. Dad, don't say that about Kiki. Kiki, you should ease up too. Mom, I'm only stating the facts. Grandpa is an elder. I'll always give him the respect he's due. But respect doesn't mean making someone stand there every day and repeat the same sentence 7 times. There is an order between elders and juniors. Yes, elders lead, then the younger ones follow. It does not mean an elder sits there while someone shouts until she loses her voice. Say something! Dad, Kiki has a point. I'm with her. I'm over 80. Now I can't even ask to be invited to dinner a few times? Once is fine, but Mom is coughing like this today and you heard it. KK, I don't feel wronged, really. Mom, your voice is gone. Drink some more water. Grandpa, I've invited you to this meal. You're welcome to join us. I'll keep your food warm on the stove. What, now you're teaching me how to be an elder? Kiki, don't talk like that. Grandpa's old. What if he really refuses to eat? Dad, his food is warm. His bowl and chopsticks are on the table. Nobody is stopping him from eating. But your attitude... Dad, listen to Kiki. Mom's voice is already this bad today. So you think I'm putting on airs too? Grandpa, Mom really is coughing badly. Joe rang. Don't make this bigger than it needs to be. Dad, this rule is wrong in the first place. You know what your grandpa is like. So Mom's throat is just supposed to suffer for it? Mom, eat. Joe rang. The food's still hot. Mom, eat while it's warm. Dad, you eat too. Grandpa's portion can stay warm on the stove. Dad still hasn't come out. Look what this has turned into. Mom, drink some more water. KK, maybe I should go say a few words to Grandpa. Say what? Tell him not to be angry. And then what? Tell him we'll go back to asking 7 times? It doesn't have to be 7. Let's just coax the old man out first. And after that, isn't this how you always handled things like this before? But he's old. Which is why his food is warm and water is by the door. We haven't abandoned him. What if he just refuses to come out? He won't. Grandpa's sulking, not starving himself. When he's actually hungry, he'll come out. Grandpa, you're finally up. Breakfast is warm on the stove and the temperature's perfect. See, Mom? When Grandpa wants to eat, he comes out by himself. No begging needed. Dad, forget Grandpa for now. Mom's throat is in terrible shape. Let's take her to the hospital and get a doctor to check her. Come on, let's get you checked. No need. It's an old problem. I'll be fine tomorrow. No, we're going. Listen to how badly you're coughing, Mom. Listen to Joe rang. Don't put it off. Grandpa, you're finally up. Breakfast is warm on the stove and the temperature's perfect. Mom, look, Grandpa... Girl. What did Grandpa mean just now? I think he was saying, fine, you win this round. After that, Grandpa and I entered a very strange Cold War. He stopped demanding 7 invitations, but he still refused to come the moment I called. A long while passed. The family slowly changed, and during our Cold War, Joe Rang and I started renovating the house for a fresh start. Grandpa, dinner's ready. He invented a new way to protect his pride. Whenever I called him, he'd wait a few minutes before coming to eat. Mom, Dad, dinner. Honey, dinner. Honey, don't you think Grandpa's basically saying, I came because I wanted to, not because you called me? It really does feel that way. Who knew the old man could be this stubbornly cute? Fine. From now on, you don't have to call me 7 times. But I have one condition. What condition? Tomorrow, Joe Peng from your uncle's family is visiting his girlfriend's parents. Lend him that car. But we already told Auntie that car was bought specifically for Keiki to use. We're one family. What's yours and mine? We're all Joes. Peng's marriage is a major family event. What's wrong with lending a car so we can make a good impression? Does family mean nothing to you? Grandpa, I can compromise on other things, not the car. Joe rang. You're the man of this household and the future head of the family. You should decide. Are you lending the car or not? I listened to my wife. Absurd. A grown man letting his wife call every shot? Completely whipped. How did the Joe family raise someone with no backbone like you? Dad, calm down. The kids are young and stubborn. Don't get worked up. Joe-Rang, why are you smiling? Dad, Grandpa can't make every decision for everyone. Either way, we're not lending the car. Mom, Shuko still said no. What do we do now? I didn't expect that girl to be this tough. Even your grandpa couldn't move her. So what now? I'm going to Wrong's tomorrow. Maybe I should just rent a car. Rent one? Why waste the money? If the younger branch won't lend it, I have another way. What way? You're not planning to take it by force, are you? That would be illegal. We're still gonna borrow it. Tell me, do you know where Shuke keeps the car key? How would I know? Probably in her bag or somewhere at home. Exactly. Last time we were there, I happened to notice the key sitting right on the coffee table. I'll take some fruit to visit Grandpa and bring the key back for you. Mom, you're not thinking of stealing it, are you? Stealing? Don't make it sound so ugly. We're family. I'm borrowing it. You use the car tomorrow, then we quietly put the key back that afternoon. She'll never know. And once we have the key, it'll be too late for them to stop us. But what if? No, what if? Watch me. Mom will go borrow that key for you right now. Just wait here. Mom, I'm counting on you. Come by tomorrow. Auntie, what brings you here this late? Oh, Kiki, you're still awake. I feel awful bothering you so late. I was wrong the other day. I'm not educated, I have a bad temper, and I talk before I think. Be the bigger person and don't hold it against me. If you came to apologize, I heard you. If that's all, I'm going to bed. Wait, don't close the door. I heard Grandpa was staying here, so I bought a few things at the store to visit him. But Grandpa's already asleep. That's fine. Just take these in for me. It's the thought that counts. People don't suddenly get this generous for no reason. Thanks, but keep it. We have everything we need. Oh, come on. I came all this way. I can't take it home again. I came especially for the old man. I won't come inside or disturb you. I'll just set it down at the door and leave. 1 second, then put it down quickly and head home. Grandpa sleeps this early? Well, he's old, so he must be tired. Kiki, your renovated place looks great. Clean, open, way nicer than our old house. Mom, are you okay? I'll get your medicine. All right, I'll leave the things here. I won't keep your family up. I'm going. Who was that? Auntie. She brought some things and said they were for Grandpa. Since when is your aunt that polite? Is she trying to borrow the car again? That's what it looks like, but this time she never even mentioned the car. That's what feels weird. So what do you think she's after? No idea, but she definitely came here with a scheme tonight. Don't say that. A peaceful family is a happy family. Maybe she's really changed this time. If Auntie changes, pigs will fly. You actually got it. Mom, you're a legend. The weight, the feel, this is awesome. Of course. When I handle something, what can go wrong? Shuke can fight, so what? A few boxes of expired snacks distracted her just fine. Ha ha ha. She's got money and no brains. Mom, nobody saw you, right? Relax. Nobody saw a thing. She always leaves the key there and probably forgot about it. Even if she looks tonight, she'll never suspect me. And if she figures it out tomorrow, you'll already be gone. What's she going to do? Chase you to your future in-law's house? Mom, you're right. That car's worth $800,000. Tomorrow I'll pick up Rongrong and cruise around downtown 3 times. Everyone's going to see how big Joe Peng rolls. Drive around a few extra laps. We're not paying for gas anyway. Ha ha ha. Just be careful and don't scratch it. We still have to return it this afternoon. Yeah. My driving is rock solid. Shuko tried to scare me a few days ago with all that I'm not lending it talk. Ha ha ha. And now I can drive it however I want. Tomorrow, after I'm done, I'll toss the key at her door just to make her mad. Wrong. What's wrong, honey? My car key is gone. Didn't you leave it on the shoe cabinet last night? Yes, I put it right here after shopping. Nobody touched it, except Auntie. Her phone's off. Honey, call Joe Peng, okay? Hello, Joe Rang, what's up? Joe Peng. My wife's key disappeared from the coffee table, and the car is currently moving on Lianyun Avenue. You'd better give me a reasonable explanation. Whoa, bro, why so angry this early? Don't say the key disappeared. My mom told me last night you agreed to lend me the car. What, you slept on it and changed your mind? I clearly said I would not lend out my new car. I never gave you permission. Your mother took the key while I wasn't looking, and you drove the car away. Legally, that's theft. Don't throw around words like law and theft to scare me. We're family. Today is a huge day. I'm meeting my future in-laws. Driving your car brings me luck, and I'm doing you a favor by choosing it. Why are you so petty? Pull over right now. Bring the key back and get over here or deal with the consequences. Consequences? Ha ha ha. Shuke, who do you think you are? I'm already on the road and my girlfriend's whole family is waiting to see this car. You want me to turn around? Not happening. I'm driving it today. End of story. Do you understand what it means to take someone else's car without permission? What does it mean? Family borrowing a car is just family business. You think the cops police every family argument? Stop ruining my mood. After I meet my future father-in-law, I'll bring it back. Until then, stay put and wait. Good. Very good. Honey, what do we do now? Calling the police seems a little extreme, doesn't it? KK, Chupeng said. He'll return it when he's done. Yeah, KK, we're family. Don't make this ugly. It'll look terrible. Mom, Dad, listen carefully. This isn't borrowing. It's theft. I refused Auntie to her face. Then she stole the key when I wasn't looking, and Joe Peng knowingly drove the car away after I said no. That's deliberate, not a misunderstanding. Mom, Dad, I'm with my wife this time. This isn't about a car. It's about character. Last time they lied, this time they stole. What's next? Emptying our house. You earn respect by having principles, not by excusing bad behavior. Hello, emergency dispatch. How can I help you? Hello, I'd like to report a break-in and theft. My vehicle was also stolen, and the suspect is currently driving it. Please stay calm, ma'am. What is your exact location? My address is Building 12, Unit 1201, Fandu Community. The suspect is my aunt. Around 8:15 last night, she came to my home on a pretext and stole my car key from the living room. This morning, her son used it to take my car. He admitted it on the phone, refused to return it, then blocked me. I recorded the entire call. Understood. Excellent. You've preserved the evidence very well. Please continue. Also, my phone has Mercedes' connected car system, which is tracking the vehicle's live GPS location and route. The evidence is clear. They refused to return it, blocked contact, and are acting deliberately. Ma'am, to classify the case and dispatch the appropriate officers, what kind of vehicle was stolen and what is its value? It's a brand new black Mercedes, worth about 800,000 yuan. I have the full purchase invoice and tax-paid certificate right here. Understood, ma'am. Please keep your phone available. We'll connect you to your local police station right away. Just wait. This will be settled soon enough. Wow. Dapeng, you really bought a car this nice? You bet. We're getting married soon. I had to get something that'll make you look good, right? Oh my god, this thing looks like it's worth almost $1 million. Wrong, you seriously hit the jackpot with such a rich boyfriend. Oh, stop it. Come on, let's get in. It's still early. Let's take it out for a spin. Yeah. Babe, this car is insanely comfortable. This leather is soft as a cloud, and the AC even smells like some fancy perfume. Of course, it's a Mercedes. That seat you're in has massage, ventilation, heating, the works. I'm telling you, this car is basically first class on wheels. Babe, you're amazing. No way, this moment is too special. I have to shoot some videos and post them. My relatives and friends used to talk behind my back, saying I had terrible taste in men. Today, I'm gonna show them what they're missing. Hey everyone, out for a drive in my boyfriend's brand new car today. I told him any car would have been fine, but Dapeng insisted on getting a Mercedes. You can really feel the difference in an 800,000 yuan car. Babe, say hi. Babe, look, my aunt just commented. She said, wrong, you're so lucky. This car looks seriously classy. Must have cost a fortune, huh? Dapeng is one impressive young man. It's nothing. Once we're married, I'll get an even better one. Then we'll invite all the relatives and friends for a ride. Take them all out cruising. Let them see for themselves what real money looks like. All right, stop filming. It's just a car. What's there to show off? Sit down. I'm taking you for a drive right now. What's wrong? Who's texting you? Nobody. Probably just some spam from a random company. Hey Ozzy, feel this seat. It's unreal. This leather is smoother than silk. Hit this button and it even heats up and massages you. Exactly. Brother Peng really made us look good today. It's no big deal. Hey Ozzy, there's even a mini fridge in the middle of the back seat. Oh my god, that's fancy. Only problem is this car's too quiet. We need some noise in here. Easy, have Dapeng put on some music. Oh my god, Howsy, watch what you're doing! Dapeng just bought this car. How did you spill your drink in here? What if it stains? Wrong, why are you fussing over them? Cars are meant to be used, aren't they? My boys having fun is what matters. Drink up, don't worry about it. Brother Peng, you're the man. That's Brother Peng for you. It's nothing. Look at you two freaking out over nothing. So the car got a little dirty. Big deal. Howsy, don't feel bad about it. We're out here to have fun today. That's what matters. Nobody's ruining the mood. It's just a little hole. What's the big deal? Brother Peng's got the mindset of a future big shot. For that big shot energy alone, I'm popping champagne in this car today. Fatty, grab your phone and film me. I'm posting this online. Do it. Film it. Let everyone online see how we roll. Woohoo! Ah, that's freezing. You're awful. All right. Don't take it too far. Huh? Do you guys smell something like burning wires? Yeah, something smells scorched and kind of sharp. We didn't actually break something, did we? The champagne probably leaked into the center console, shorted something, and made a little smoke. It'll clear up in a minute. Electronics are just delicate like that. Engine off, out of the car. Officer, what's going on? I didn't break any traffic laws, did I? Are you Joe Peng? Yes, I'm Joe Peng. We've received a report. You're suspected of taking a motor vehicle worth 800,000 wen without permission, and while driving it, acting with others to intentionally damage another person's valuable property. Theft? What are you talking about? Oh my god. It was stolen? Didn't you say you bought it? Officers, there has to be some mistake. My boyfriend clearly paid 800,000 wen for this car. A mistake? Then tell us whose car it is. It's a misunderstanding. Officer, this is a huge misunderstanding. The car belongs to my brother's wife. I only borrowed it for a little while. We're family. How can borrowing something count as stealing? You can't just arrest people like this. You took the keys to an 800,000 yuan car without permission and call that borrowing? Enough. You can explain whether it was theft back at the station. Tow the vehicle, seal and impound it immediately. We'll assess the damage at the station. Uncle, call my mom. Okay. Shuka, have you lost your mind? You actually called the cops on Dapeng? He's your brother! We're family, and you're trying to destroy him? Family! Would family steal my car keys when I wasn't looking? Would family take my car after I clearly said no? Auntie, that's what you call family? I borrowed it. I told you I was only borrowing it to Peng. We would have brought it back when we were done. Did you really have to call the police? Do you know they took him away in front of everyone? His girlfriend's whole family saw it. How is he supposed to show his face? How is our Joe family supposed to show ours? Respect is earned, not stolen. Why didn't you think about your dignity when you stole the keys? You... Auntie, use your words. Don't put your hands on her. She's my wife. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Xiaocheng, you're really just going to watch your nephew get taken away? That's your own nephew. You're letting your daughter-in-law run wild like this? What kind of elder are you? Sis, Keiki didn't do anything wrong. You took the keys, Dapeng drove the car away, and we'd already said no. What you did was illegal. You too? So you've turned against me now? Your whole family has been bewitched by that troublemaker. Sis, Keik is not some home-wrecking troublemaker. She's my daughter-in-law. Fine, your whole family is ganging up on me. All right, Suke, I'm asking you one thing. Call the police right now and tell them this was a misunderstanding. Tell them to let him go, will you? Sure. Really? Then call them now. But I have one condition. What condition? Name it. If you'll drop the complaint, we can talk about anything. 500,000 wen. Well, what? 500,000? This car cost 800,000 wen. Joe Peng took it out once, soaked the interior in champagne, burned a hole in the seat, and may have shorted the console. Repairs plus depreciation. 500,000 is me being generous. 500,000? Why don't you just rob me? How much could it possibly cost to patch up that stupid car? Shuke, don't push people too far. Then I'll get an independent damage assessment. We can file suit and let the legal process handle it. Whatever the court awards is what you'll pay. And by then, the number may be a lot higher. Then what do you expect me to do? I can't come up with 500,000. Shuka, can't you cut us some slack because we're family? Do you really have to drive our whole family into the ground? Auntie, I've already given you a choice. Pay for the damage and I'll ask to withdraw the complaint. Or we follow the legal process. There is no third option. I really don't have that kind of money. That's your problem. You can pay in installments, but the IOU has to spell everything out. Amount, deadline, interest, nothing gets left out. You're trying to ruin our entire family. I'm ruining you? When you stole the keys that night, did you think about the consequences? When Joe Peng drove the car around showing off, did he think about the consequences? If either one of you had, none of this would have happened. Auntie, this is the road you chose. I didn't choose it for you. I can't come up with 500,000 wen. Give me a few days. I'll find a way to raise it. That's your problem. But you sign the IOU now, 500,000 yuan due in 3 months with overdue interest at the bank's standard loan rate. If you don't sign, I'll call the police now and tell them to proceed with the criminal case. Fine. I'll call and say I've reached a civil settlement with the suspect's family. We're negotiating vehicle damages and I'm asking them to reconsider how the case is handled. Shuke, you're ruthless. I've lived more than 50 years and never met a daughter-in-law like you. And I've never met an aunt like you. Have a safe trip, Auntie. I won't see you out. Sis, is it really okay now? Mom, it's okay now. I'm keeping the IOU. If she pays on time, Zhou Peng will most likely get an administrative penalty at worst, not a criminal record. If she refuses to pay, then we'll go through the legal process. Honey, she may not actually be able to come up with 500,000. I know she can't. Then why did you... Because the IOU forces her to find a way. What scares Auntie most isn't being broke. It's her son going to jail. She'll borrow from uncle, her relatives, anyone she can. With that debt hanging over them, they'll be too busy for years to come bother us again. Keiki, I never knew. So this is what it feels like not to be pushed around. Mom, from now on, you won't need to know what being pushed around feels like. You can keep cooking. I'll be the one flipping tables for this family. Kike, Dad used to be spineless. From now on, you're in charge. Honey, when you said you were keeping that IOU, I suddenly felt like our family used to be a lump of dough, and you somehow needed a backbone into it. Call us dough one more time and I'll need you next. That 500,000 yuan IOU really did get paid. Auntie scraped it together in 3 installments, and her eyes were bloodshot when she handed over the last payment. After that, she'd cross the street just to avoid passing our door. When Grandpa heard what happened, he stopped saying a single word in defense of the oldest son's family. Then one day at dinner, he suddenly said, "This family finally has someone who can make a decision." I thought life was finally going to be peaceful again. Until one day I came home from work and found my mother-in-law sitting in the living room staring into space. Mom, Dad, what's wrong? Keiki, look at this. Our old family house is being redeveloped. You're worried Uncle will come after it, aren't you? Hello, sis, it's Xiaoqing. Your brother says that old house in Qingxi village came from your mother's family. By rights, the 2 brothers should each get half. Now that it's being redeveloped, the compensation should be split fairly. Don't you agree? Sis, we settled that house when the family property was divided years ago. Settled by who? Your mom has been gone for over 10 years. There's no one left to prove it. Everybody knows you transferred the house while your brother was away. Auntie, I'm surprised last time didn't teach you anything. Kiki, you're there too? Of course. I'm part of this family, so naturally, I get a say in family matters. This is Zhou family business. What does it have to do with someone who married in? Shuqing, think carefully. If we can't settle this, don't blame your brother for turning on you. I knew they wouldn't leave me alone. Sis, what brings you here? You really don't know why I'm here? Gilan, look at this yourself. Gilan, you're a mother too. Why should your family get to swallow Mom's entire inheritance? Sis, Mom personally decided the split back then, with village elders as witnesses. That house was originally her dowry from her own family. Before she passed, she held my hand and said Shuqing was too soft-hearted, so she wanted him to have the house and a roof over our heads. Most of those witnesses are gone now. Who are you going to prove it to? Bottom line, we split the redevelopment money 50-50. 4 million yuan goes to us. Sis, this is too big for me to decide. Shuqing isn't home. I need to discuss it with him. Discuss it with who? That spineless Shuqing? Please, you two could talk until next year and still decide nothing. Haven't I always told you what to do? I'm telling you now, this isn't negotiable. Pass that along to Shuqing. Your brother will come talk to him tomorrow morning. Honey, what are we gonna do? Mom, don't worry. I'll take tomorrow morning off and stay home. I want to hear what they think they can say. I'll take off too. Oh, the younger son's wife is home too? Good. We can settle everything face to face. Come in. That old house in Qingxi village, Mom left no will. Under inheritance rules, the 2 of us brothers should each get half. If I remember correctly, the property title is in my dad's name. That title was transferred by you behind my back. I never signed anything, so I don't accept it. Shuqing, you know I paid the 200,000 yuan for Dad's medical bills and handled Mom's funeral. You haven't paid a cent all these years, have you? That's because you wouldn't let me pay back then. I knew you were broke, so I didn't ask. But now you're getting rich off redevelopment money. Don't you think it's time we settle that old debt? Uncle, let's talk about this another day. Another day? What's wrong with today? I'm not leaving until we settle this today. You can avoid us today, but you can't avoid us forever. Enough! Uncle, you just said the property title doesn't count. Say that again so I can record it. Why are you recording me? For evidence. If this turns ugly later, you won't be able to change your story. Listen, Shuqing, don't try that with me. This is Zhou family business, and a married-in outsider doesn't get to interfere. You've barely been here, and you're already flipping tables and calling the police. Do you have any respect for your elders? And that 500,000 yuan from last time? I'm not done with you over that. You squeezed 500,000 out of Dupeng, half our life savings. His girlfriend dumped him over your mess, and he nearly got arrested. If you know what's good for you, give back what belongs to us. Otherwise, don't blame us for fighting you all the way. Auntie, your memory's slipping. That 500,000 was compensation for stealing my car keys. The signed, fingerprinted IOU is still sitting in my drawer. Are you trying to deny it, or should I refresh your memory? And who exactly did I set up? People who stole first and then blamed me? Daping's girlfriend left because he bragged that the Mercedes was his and got exposed. I didn't make him lie. If you insist this is all family business, then go home. Family business belongs in your own house, not mine. Just you wait. Unbelievable. A woman who married into the family dares climb over my head. I told you Shuqing was trouble. Ever since she came in, Shuqing's family changed completely. He never would have spoken to us like that before. You're still playing around? Your dad is furious and you can't think of a solution? What solution? They have the title deed and recordings. We have no evidence and no legal leg to stand on. What do you mean no leg to stand on? Your grandmother left that house, why should they get all of it? Then go argue with them. Why are you yelling at me? Enough, both of you. The real problem is Shuke won't budge, so Shu Cheng's family won't either. That old house is worth at least 8 million yuan. We can't just watch them take everything. Mom, isn't my sister coming back soon? Wasn't she supposed to come back next month? I saw her post that the overseas case is finished and she's coming back this week. Mom, my sister is a senior attorney at a top-tier law firm. She'll know what to do. Right. How did I forget her? Our oldest daughter knows the law inside out. Let her look at this when she gets back. Even if we can't get everything, we can't let Shuqing's family take it all. I forgot about that girl too. Fine. When she gets back, let her go up against Zhu Ke. I refuse to believe some country girl can outplay a real lawyer. Uncle, long time no see. Zhou, you're back! When did you get in? Yesterday. Come in, come in. Uncle, I heard Qingxi Village is being redeveloped. I won't beat around the bush. We don't have to argue about the title yet, but Dad says Grandma intended the house to be split between our families. The paperwork just wasn't complete back then, so it was temporarily put in your name. Zhou, that's not what happened. Back when the family property was divided? Uncle, don't get worked up. I came here to talk this through properly. I'm not here to fight. I drafted an agreement. We split the redevelopment compensation 50-50. You sign it, and this is over. Then we can still be one happy family. Don't sign it. Zhou, that house belongs to your uncle. The title is in his name, and we still have the old property division agreement. I'm talking to Uncle. Cousin, we're not signing your agreement. Zhou Reng, how many years have you been working? How much do you make a month? Do you know what litigation costs? If we go through the courts, I can drag this out 3 to 5 years. The compensation gets frozen and nobody touches it. Can your family afford that? Kike, you're back. Mom, who's this? This is Zhou Ya, your uncle's daughter. She works at an elite law firm here in the city, so you're the younger cousin's wife. I've heard you're quite the troublemaker. I'm flattered. Keke, your cousin came to talk about the redevelopment money. Redevelopment? Cousin? The property title is in my father-in-law's name. The compensation goes to the registered owner. You won't touch a cent. If you really know the law, you should know that much. You think I won't actually take this to court? Then you'd better be prepared. After 3 to 5 years, you'll have spent enough to fund dozens of lawsuits. Uncle, think carefully. This woman can't help you. Kike, do you think she'll really sue? She won't. It takes too much time and money. She's a working attorney. She can't waste years on this. She's trying to scare Dad into giving her money voluntarily. That's a relief. No, it isn't. Why not? She won't sue, but she'll try something else. People like her don't stop when they fail. They just start playing dirtier. Gilan, I was just looking for you. Ms. Lu, what's up? People from your brother-in-law's family are talking everywhere about that old house. They say you secretly transferred it years ago, stole their share, and now you're getting rich off the redevelopment. They say you're not giving them a penny. That's not true. I believe you about the old family split, but they're telling the story so convincingly that a lot of people believe them. You need to decide what you're going to do soon. Mom, what's wrong? Keiki, maybe we should just give your uncle some money. Mom, how much? 1 or 2 million yuan? And then what? Once we pay, they'll think we're guilty and demand 3 million more. Maybe I should talk to your uncle calmly. We're brothers, after all. Dad, did you forget how he acted the last time you tried to talk calmly? Then what do? They're spreading rumors everywhere saying we cheat our own relatives for money. If anyone talks to them, it'll be me. So you finally came around? Cousin, I think we can make a deal. I understand you want the redevelopment money, but 50-50 is too much. My in-laws will never agree. How about a compromise? Are you free this afternoon? Fine. Let's hear what brilliant idea you've got. Mom, Dad, Zhou Rang, you 3 go out for the afternoon? Honey, are you sure you'll be okay alone? Are you worried she'll hit me or that I'll hit her? That you'll hit her. Then you definitely need to leave. If you're here, I'll have to hold back. Come in, cousin. I'll be straight with you. We're both smart, right? My in-laws own this house, and the redevelopment payout is around 8 million yuan. If that money lands in their hands, how much of it is actually mine? I married Zhou Rang, and his salary is nothing special. My in-laws can leave their money to whoever they want. As a daughter-in-law, I don't automatically inherit it. What are you saying? I help you and you pay me a cut. Be specific. Your family has an old apartment on Mingdi Road, right? The one in your parents' names? How do you know about that? Of course I know. Auntie brags about it in the family chat all the time. She says it's the wedding apartment you bought for Zhou Peng, just over 60 square meters in an old complex. Nothing valuable. What exactly do you want? Swap houses? What? Your family's 60 square meter apartment on Mingda Road for my in-laws' 90 square meter old house in Qingxi Village. Qingxi is being redeveloped, so you get over 8 million yuan. If Mingda isn't redeveloped, my in-laws just get an old apartment to live in. Why? Why would you make such a terrible deal for your in-laws? Terrible for them, maybe. That money was never mine. But if the swap goes through, I want a 2 million yuan kickback wired to my personal account. My in-laws get nothing from that part. Shuke, I used to think you were crazy. Turns out you're even sharper than me, turning your in-laws' house into cash for yourself? That's cold and clever. Are you swapping or not? Give me a straight answer. Deal. Not so fast, I have a few conditions. Go on. First, we do the swap legally, and it only counts after title transfer. You pay the transfer fees. Second, the 2 million yuan kickback hits my account on the day of transfer. Fine. Third, my in-laws can never know the truth. Publicly, you say I talked them into making the concession voluntarily. Shuka, you really are something. You play the perfect daughter-in-law to their faces while selling off their home behind their backs. Don't worry. I'll take this secret to the grave. I'm not exactly innocent here either. Pleasure doing business. Pleasure doing business. Game over. It worked. It worked. She actually believed you? Completely. She thinks I'm a money-hungry ingrate who'd sell out my own in-laws. So what are you really planning? You know the city approved a new project around Mingda Road last month, right? What project? Qingxi Village pays about 8 million yuan in redevelopment compensation. But once Mingda Road is included in the high-speed rail Newtown zone, that 60 square meter apartment will be worth at least 10 million in compensation. Is that true? Of course. But Uncle's family clearly hasn't heard yet. They only saw Qingxi getting redeveloped and thought they were getting an amazing deal. Then that house swap agreement you signed with your cousin, it's all in writing and both sides agreed voluntarily. Once the titles transfer, Qingxi is hers and Mingda is ours. When Mingda gets acquired, our 8 million becomes 10 million. She gets only 8 million and she pays me 2 million on top. Honey, you're incredible. Obviously, but just in case, don't tell Mom and Dad yet. I don't want anything messing this up. I'll be the one to tell them. If they get angry later, blame everything on me. Deal. Knew I could count on you. Mom, Dad, I've thought about it. Uncle's family won't stop making trouble. Instead of dragging this through court, maybe we should swap houses with them. But the Qingxi house is worth 8 million yuan. Mom, money isn't everything. You and Dad living peacefully matters more. If they sue and freeze the payout for 3 to 5 years, you won't see a cent anyway. You'll be the ones exhausted by it. Then let's swap. We can always earn more after losing a house. Peace in the family matters more than anything. Done. The 2 million is in your account. Pleasure doing business. Pleasure doing business. Your in-laws probably couldn't imagine in their wildest dreams that their perfect daughter-in-law just emptied out their biggest asset. Seriously, aren't you afraid they'll find out? Nope. I've got the 2 million. Even if they find out, what can they do? Kick me out? That would just set me free. You're impressively rotten. I like you. Right back at you. The title transfer's done. Done. Did she send the money? She did. So what now? We'll hold the 2 million for Mom and Dad. Once Mingda's acquisition notice is official, we'll give it back with interest. Plus the extra windfall Zhou Ya handed us. Whatever you say. Honey, you're seriously amazing. Enough flattery. Go home and make dinner. Yes, ma'am. Braised pork, your favorite, coming right up. Keke, your aunt posted in the family chat. 3 days from now, they're throwing Grandpa's 70th birthday banquet at the Jinding Hotel, and she invited our whole family. Why so sudden? They never mentioned it last month. Look, she tagged every single person in our family and said attendance is mandatory. Nobody can miss it. She's convinced the money is hers now and can't wait to show off. So are we going? Of course we're going. Honey, are you planning to... I'm going to shatter their perfect little dream with my own hands that day. Oh, Galan, you finally made it. It's Dad's big 70th birthday. Nothing better than the whole family celebrating together. Xiaocheng, you're here! Sit, make yourselves comfortable today. All right. Oh my God. Did Uncle invite the entire village? He really went all out. What can you do? He's rich now. They stuck me at the worst table. And you're not mad? Why would I be? Who cares where I sit? The only thing that matters is whether the show is good. When are you going to tell them about the redevelopment? No rush. At least let everyone finish eating first. Friends and family, today we're celebrating my father's 70th birthday. Thank you all for coming to share this special day with us. Woo! Our family also has some great news, and I want to announce it today. You may have heard Qingxi Village is being redeveloped. After talking with Uncle Shucheng's family, their old house has been transferred into my name. The estimated compensation is about 8 million yuan. I plan to use the money to buy my parents a bigger home, then invest part of it in my own law firm. It's my way of repaying them for everything they've done. Now. Shuko, what's wrong? Sorry to interrupt everyone. My cousin explained the Qingxi house nicely, but she left out one detail. In the swap, her family got the Qingxi property. Yes, that's right, but the property they gave us is on Mingda Road. Did anyone see this morning's news? Mingda Road has officially been included in Phase 1 of the high-speed rail new town acquisition zone. Mingda Road is being acquired? Seriously? It's true, I saw the news this morning too. Then Joya just lost a fortune. A fortune, that's putting it mildly. She practically gave away the family nest egg. Qingxi Village redevelopment compensation is around 80,000 yuan per square meter. What? But in the core high-speed rail new town zone, current estimates are at least 170,000 yuan per square meter. Their 60 square meter Mingdi apartment is worth at least 10 million yuan at that rate. Zhou Ya got absolutely crushed on this deal. My in-laws' 90 square meter Qingxi house is worth 8 million. Zhou Ya took it. Her 60 square meter Mingda apartment is now worth 10 million, and we own it. So she traded a 10 million yuan property for an 8 million won, and paid me a 2 million yuan kickback on top. What, is she telling the truth? How could the Mingde apartment? You tricked me. Let her go!
Zhou Rang, do you know what your wife did? She set me up. She knew from the beginning that Mingda Road was going to be acquired.
I know, we planned it together. You knew too? Of course. Ever since the first day you came to our house trying to grab that property. Cousin, you signed the agreement yourself, rushed the title transfer yourself, and wired the 2 million yourself. Now you want to back out? Go tell a judge, I signed willingly, but I changed my mind. See how far that gets you. And even if you sue, by the time you finish 3 to 5 years later, the Mingdi acquisition will be done and the compensation will already be in my in-laws' account. Mom! Didn't you say that dump was worthless? You said we'd make a fortune swapping it back. How was I supposed to know about some high-speed rail district? You made the decision yourself. Why are you blaming me? Grandpa, you're here. Dad, this girl, she what? I heard everything. Son, answer me this. Was the house swap Zhou Ya's idea? Yes. And was your family the one pushing to get the title transferred quickly? Dad, that's only because we didn't know. Don't interrupt. Let him answer. And the 2 million yuan. Did Zhou Ya wire that money herself? Then stop making a scene. You signed it, so own it. When we divided the family property, you took more land and more savings. Did Shucheng complain? No. I can't control your family's mess, but today is my 70th birthday. If you still see me as your father, sit down quietly and finish the meal. If not, the door is right there. Xiaoqing, come here. Shucheng, Gilan, you've had a hard time all these years. Girl, come here. When you married in, I heard about the table flipping, recordings, and house swap. I wondered what kind of woman Shucheng had brought home. Then at your first meal with me, you changed my dinner rule. I was furious. Later, I realized they had pushed this family around for years, and you fought back because you cared about them. This old man has one question. Why were you so stubborn about changing my dinner rule? Grandpa! Mom shouted herself hoarse, calling you to dinner. Didn't you hear her? I heard her. I'm not deaf. I was just used to it. Before your grandma died, she was too sick to eat, but 3 times a day she'd call me to meals 7 times. Old Joe, dinner? Did you hear me? Eat it hot. Cold food is bad for your stomach. She never stopped until the 7th call. After she was gone, nobody called anymore. Without hearing those repeated calls, every meal felt like something was missing. Girl, I was angry when you changed the rule. Then I understood. When your grandma called 7 times, it was because she couldn't let go of worrying about me. After she was gone, making others call 7 times meant I couldn't let go of her. You helped me finally put that weight down. Thank you. Xiaoqing, you've got a wonderful daughter-in-law. If your mother were still here, she'd be happy. This family has been broken apart for 20 years. I don't want it breaking again. The oldest son's family brought their problems on themselves. I can't and won't fix that. But with you watching over Shucheng's family, I can finally stop worrying. All right, show's over. It's this old man's birthday and the food is getting cold. Everybody eat and drink. Tomorrow life goes on. Honey, your eyes are red. The wind got in them. What wind? We're inside a hotel. Fine, pretend I'm touched, okay? After that day, Grandpa moved in with us for good. He said that at our house, someone always calls him when it's time to eat. Grandpa, dinner? Xiaoqing home? We came by to see you. Come in. Xiaoqing, I wasn't a good brother to you before. Sis, come sit down. Dinner's ready. Nothing matters more than peace in the family. Yeah, nothing matters more than peace in the family. Ha 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 ha!